Let's kick off Viewer's Choice Month with a review that I probably would have done anyway, but you all voted for, so it counts. Windsweeper was my first Transformer, so naturally, he's always held a special place for me. But as a latter G1 release with no screen presence, it's not surprising that he has been almost completely forgotten in the franchise's 40-year history. So it goes without saying, I was stoked to finally be able to get a modern Legacy-style update to this figure. Though I had to buy a multi-pack with the almost completely unrelated Prime Universe Breakdown to get him.
Why am I here again?
To tell the viewers about channel memberships.
What about them?
It's as little as $1 a month to support the channel.
Oh yeah, sounds great.
So can you tell them that, please?
No.
Why not?
Because you just did.
Legacy United Doom and Destruction Collection Windsweeper is a repaint of the amazing Legacy Evolution Needlenose. Now, up front, that means this isn't a perfect one-to-one update to G1 Windsweeper, but it is a perfectly acceptable one. Repaints and retools have been a part of the franchise's history since essentially day one, and while I lament the exclusion of the TriggerCon gimmick, if they were going to repaint anyone into Windsweeper, then Needlenose was an excellent choice. Breakdown is a repaint of Legacy Bulkhead. Windsweeper gets a new head sculpt that does a fantastic job updating the original design to the modern aesthetic, and the use of colors and paint do an amazing job to make this look like a brand new toy. Breakdown's head sculpt is very nice. As I mentioned, this new incarnation of Windsweeper is no longer a TriggerCon. The designers did, however, use what was available to them to at least invoke the spirit of the gimmick, by taking Needlenose's Target Master partners, Sunbeam and Zigzag, and repainting them in a fantastic all-silver deco, giving them the names Ozone and Clean Sweep. While I remain disappointed in these particularly lame Target Masters from a design perspective, I will applaud the team's efforts in this case. However, for someone as special to me as Windsweeper, there was no question that if third-party provided, then Zach would indulge. Here I have decked out my new Windsweeper with NoNet Productions' upgrade kit that provides him with new, more accurate weapons for him to flip out and blast unsuspecting Autobots. They aren't spring-loaded like in the past, but that just makes them easier to animate. The kit also provides him with a new chest panel to further differentiate him from Needlenose, though it does prevent the combining gimmick that we'll take a look at later. Breakdown has some nice-looking weapons. I like the shoulder cannon's colors. Windsweeper transforms exactly the same as Needlenose. I will say the plastic feels a bit lighter and cheaper on this guy, but I didn't experience any actual problems with him. His vehicle mode is where the new deco really shines. The wings are covered in a beautiful recreation of the original toy's sticker designs, that, along with the yellow on the cockpit, just pops against the toy's main colors. It's a fantastic jet form, and just makes me look forward to more creative uses of this design in the future. You can incorporate the Target Master partners, or the upgrade kit in this mode as well, though neither help with his appalling aerodynamics. Without the kit, you can also utilize the odd combining feature of the toy, where if you own a Legacy Skyquake, or a Legacy Dreadwing, you can dock him on the top of his vehicle mode. It's such an interesting quirk of interactivity that really makes me hope for the future of releases. Okay, if it's not obvious, I really am happy with Windsweeper, and I don't regret buying this set at all. But there's an elephant in this room that I really need to address, and that is Breakdown. While the multi-pack trend is a bit annoying, I was actually looking forward to this set, because I never got Legacy Bulkhead. He just didn't look right for how I picture Bulkhead. But for Breakdown, it didn't look too bad, and the head sculpt looked nice. But I will be honest, this toy does not make me happy. His plastic is very cheap. It feels grainy, like a bad knockoff. Breakdown's joints are either incredibly loose or way too tight, making him frustrating to pose, and his wheels are constantly popping off. His transformation, while clever, is also frustrating, as he's floppy in some of the most crucial parts. The tiny little pegs that hold his vehicle mode together feel like they're carved out of soap, and that they'll break if I look at them funny. It's just overall a disappointing experience. However, I will say the robot mode, when posed, looks really nice, and he doesn't look bad on a shelf. I can see the potential of a good figure here. It's really the QC issues that make this a disappointment. If you are like me and are buying the set for Windsweeper, it was worth it to finally get a great figure of a mostly forgotten character. His box mate is more of a letdown than a breakdown, but I'm still happy overall with this purchase.
Did you like that video? Please subscribe. What are you doing? You're too polite. I just thought, subscribe or face my fury. Scourge, you're an Autobot. Oh, bite me.